Let's go, baby. Let's do this like it go. We ain't tripping on nothing and no one. Hope nobody ain't mad with us. And if they are, pretty sure they'll get over it. We ain't on that kind of time. They're 50 dead, 50 nights, baby. Start diving in. Voila! Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Life is to be enjoyed, people. Life is to be enjoyed. Tonight we're dealing with the end of the day. At the end of the day, you know, two places I don't like: the hospital and the courtroom. Oh, two places: the hospital and the courtroom, and both of them always freezing. Both of them are always freezing. How y'all feeling tonight? I'm coming. Mike coming. Let me see if I can find him. Did he send me a what you call him? Yeah, it sent me one. Here you go. Make sure my volume now. Let's get in it. We gonna. All right. Good night, Tab. Good night, Jude. Good night, Ro. For the day, for the night, baby. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all, good night, Deidre. Good night. Y'all know I catch a lot of flack behind this shit. Ask me if I care. That's what you do. Good night, Yolanda. We I don't see where, who bothering who? We ain't bothering nobody. I ain't bothering nobody. We come on, man. I got me something to drink. I got my snacks. You know what I'm saying? Like I say. Good night, Kathy. Nikki Boo. Good night, Nikki. Hey, Nikki, how little one come up? Oh, that I'm gonna be ready. Good night, Joe. What's up, Joe? Just good night. Just good night. It's just good. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Harry. Good night. How y'all feeling tonight? 50 days, 50 nights. They say, Pastor Mike, you're not supposed to chew a food in your mouth. That's why I got Jello. Do you chew Jello? Do you chew Jello or do you drink Jello? What you do with Jello? What do you do with Jello? Do you chew Jello or do you drink Jello? Now, don't y'all, a lot of y'all, cause they got the little things in the little cup that I see a lot of you all with, and it's a drink, but it's a Jello drink. So do you chew it or do you drink Jello? Which one you do with Jello? Good night, good night, good night, good night. At the end of the day, Joe said you're swallowing. Yes, indeed. What you say, Joe fella? Man, how your day was, baby? Everything was all right? Let me tell y'all something. Good night, Kayla. Everybody say you swallow it. I don't know. My Jello, somebody say suck on it. You drink it, you swallow, you suck on it. Lord have mercy, Jesus. What you say, Hardy? Mine have fruits in it. So I have to chew the fruit, so that kills that. But anyway, 50 days, 50 nights is let me explain this, right? Every morning we in church, right? Every morning at 9 o'clock we in church, right? So why we can't be in church at 9 o'clock at night? Just different, you know what I'm saying? Just a little twist on it. And my thing is, like I said, 50 days, 50 nights, the concept come from when I was in a joint. You know what I'm saying? You know, you come in after the day, you know, you shower, you lotion up, you know what I'm saying? You brush your teeth, you floss, you know, and you brush, I mean, you might brush your hair for about an hour, then you put your do-rag on, then you go in the corridor area by the TV room, right? Some people stay in their room, read books. Some people stay in their room and write letters. But 9 out of 10, the majority of the people gonna wind up in the corridor area, you know, around the TV room, right? So either you had, you know, how your day was, man, you know, I'm good, man, bop, 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 because we in this certain type of environment, you know. Say, I got a letter today, man, bop, 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 my daughter, my mother, my sister, my brother, man, I got some money in the mail, you know, whatever, you know, man, you know, I'm ready to go home, man. I don't feel, I'm tired of being in here. You know, all stories are not good, all stories are not bad. Just like a lot of people in today, everybody didn't have a bad day. Everybody didn't have a bad day. Everybody didn't have a good day. But yet we still here and we're alive to even talk about the day. And this the thing, people. A lot of times, you know, this at the end of the day, like I say, two places I hate. The hospital and the courtroom. I hate them two places. Because, you know, both of them cold and both of them will bring at the end of the day, right? And my thing is, at the end of the day, you know, it's your life. And I feel to believe you should live your life however you choose to live your life, because it's your life. And, you know, a lot of people, Miss Brown, you know, good night, Miss Mary, a lot of people may disagree with that. But, you know, it's like, I don't want to wait till I'm in my 80s or 90s and, you know, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that. You know, I should have done this. No. Whatever you feel you want to do, man, do it. It's your life. You really just get one life when you and God. And this the thing, people. This the thing is that, you know, you don't want to just go through life with a bunch of memories. Come on, man. Who want to live like that? You know, now you fighting some illness. Nowadays, you don't have to be old. You know, now you fighting some illness. Now you stressing yourself out. Now you worried. Man, let me tell y'all something, people. Live your life. You don't get but one. Live your life. My thing is, how can you make me happy and you not really happy? You know what I mean? Because a lot of us, you know, I'm not talking about couples or non-couples or need to be couples, but a lot of people are not really happy. They're just living. Come on, man. I do not want to live in this world and not be happy. I want to do what's pleasing to God first. And if it's pleasing to God, okay, well, I'm good. You know, like the little brother say, yeah, you know, he doing that for clout. Shit, bro, I ain't discovered no podcast. That wasn't my idea. But at the same time, I know what it feels like at the end of the day to, you know, man, what's on your mind, man? To be an ear. And not to be an ear to inspire, to encourage, and just shoot somebody a little something. I know what that's like. Been there, done that. So now, at the same time, on this podcast, this for us. Whatever we feel we won't come on here and say, however we feel we won't come on here and say it, that's what we gonna do. And whoever don't like it, sound the bell. let me dust my sleeves off. Let me dust my sleeves off for whoever don't like it. Because if you don't like it, that's your business. And this is my thing. You know one thing. At 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm coming on. At 9 o'clock at night, I'm coming on. So why you even, you know, stroll? I mean, delete me off your page. I mean, no, but then again, stay there. I need your company, because sometimes I get bored. What you say there, D? How was your day, D? You only have one life, Yolanda. Live it. Enjoy it. Kick your feet up. Sometimes you just got to kick your feet up and say the hell with the world. However it go, it go. However it be, it be. It ain't my fault. I ain't but one person. I'm eating my Jello. I'm gonna talk to y'all. I'm gonna mind my business. You know what I'm saying? Some people might feel, well, I don't, you know, what you mean? Everything ain't for everybody. That's understand that. Everything is not for everyone. And one thing about Mike ain't scared to bite. Mike ain't about to bite his tongue. No, man. No, that hurt too bad. No. So, you know, to my people, love you all, respect you all. I mean, to the utmost. I mean, I'm pretty sure something could be said. You know, you got people losing loved ones, people dying so unexpectedly, people in accidents. It's just so much happening, people. And I don't want, you know, say, well, don't beat me up with the Bible. I don't want to hear that all day. I don't want to hear that all day. But say, listen. I'll give God his time, what is required. Even Jesus spent time with God, and then he was rolling around doing him. Even Jesus did that. So you mean to tell me why Jesus was fishing? They was telling him why Jesus, man, come on, man, where y'all get this stuff from? And then well, Pastor Mike, okay, what you want me to come on here with a suit on? At 9 o'clock at night? Really, bro? You want me to come in? I put on shorts and t-shirts in the morning. I put on suits when I go in church on Sundays and Saturdays. So at night, 9 o'clock, I put on my pajamas. In the bedtime. When it's time to go to church, I get dressed for church. When it's time to work out, I put on my workout clothes. When it's time to go to bed, I put on my bed clothes. I just like to wear silk pajamas. What you say there, Lewis? How's everything? Good night. I'm going to let y'all. Good night, Miss Veronica. Joe, you know I'm going to do me, Joe. Say it, bro. Like Michael Jackson say, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I believe, let me tell you something. No harm intended. We're not trying to belittle nobody. We're not talking about no one. We're not bashing no one. We just come on here, bro, and we do us, you know. I reach over that thing. I mean, it got to be a better way to do it, but for right now, it's cool with me. I reach over that thing and I press the button. Oh, man, you know what? I got to go back through this thing. Man, I reach over that thing and press the button. And if y'all won't come on, y'all can come on. That's how we do that, babe. Nobody about to tell us how to do it. Man, come on, bro. We grown. We don't put the kids going to bed, or the kids somewhere playing on the game, or the kids somewhere minding their business. We grown. One thing we never, from day one, we never been disrespectful. Never. Every now and again, I gotta wait. Bring y'all come back over here. Y'all come back. You know, y'all to take off. And that's the thing. We should be, you know, like I say, you know, I run it with this brother. You know, he probably don't have no family. You know what I'm saying? He doing time by himself, and you know, every now and then it get a little rough. I might run it with this brother. He ain't never been locked up before. You know, he won't go home, and he got all kind of worries on his. You know, I talked to this brother. You know, he worrying about what Shorty doing at home. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell y'all something. Once you go to jail, she ain't for you no more. Once you go to jail, she ain't for you no more. And you can hold on. I mean, but Pastor Mike, look. Man, don't need to be nowhere worried. No, man, no. Hey, one thing about Pastor Mike, I got my particulars working tonight, Joe. You like the preaching and teach? You know, in the 50 days, 50 nights, it's to bring me back to reality. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, at the end of the day, I know how I was when I was in the streets, right? So at the end of the day, I'm not going to try to do time and hold on to you. Well, I'm going to call you every night, run the bill up, and, you know, where you at, and what you're doing, and how was your day, and who there with you. What you going to do about it if somebody is there? Ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Say, bro. So my thing is, you know, try to help my little young dudes. Say, bro, if you in love, stay out that jailhouse. Stay out that jailhouse. The jailhouse is nowhere for you to be in love. because now you're going to be doing time trying to worry about what's going on the other side of that fence, and the two don't go together. So my thing was, say, little one, look, go ahead, enjoy your life, you know what I'm saying? After 11 years when I come home, if you still free, whatever, we get together. But right now, I'm going to do this time. I ain't got time to, you know, well, why you kick me to the curb? I said, baby, let me tell you something. Relationships and jail don't go together. We ain't about to do. I'm not speaking for no another man. Me, I wasn't about to do that. Oh, I'm selfish. No, I'm allowing you to go do you. Enjoy your life. You won't stay single. Stay single. You won't get with somebody. Get with somebody. But I'm not about to be worried about that. No, indeed. No, indeed. What you say? Like these days, ball game. It's over, baby. And my thing is, a lot of, me, I didn't want nobody to never say, well, I was there for you. I didn't want nobody to ever say, I did this, and that for you while you was in there. No. Not Mike. No, indeed. I'm a roll by myself, so when I come home, I don't have to hear none of that. Only person can run her mouth like that is mom. Other than that, man, miss me. No, indeed. Because now a lot of people be feeling obligated. Man, your girl was there for me. She ran for me. She came, see me, but that was a choice and a decision she made. Nobody put no gun to her head and told her she had to do that. Nobody put no gun to her head and made her do it. That was a choice and decision. So now at the end of the day, because this is what this is about, at the end of the day when I come home, no, and see, that's what happened, because now here you got him saying, oh, that's wrong how he did her, and hold on, where y'all get all this stuff from? Man, y'all better calm down. What you say, Mike? No, man, they don't go together. No, indeed. Like I said, now I don't knock no man that's gonna lie and say he gonna wait on that woman. And I don't knock no woman that laid there and wait on no man. I don't knock it, bitch. You weren't about to box me in like that. Let me go do me. I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna reach across this table. We're gonna run it, baby. At the end of the day, what you said, Mary? If you want to be out here with me, you wouldn't have to commit the crime. What the world you saying? If I want to be out there with you, I wouldn't have committed the crime. I'm going to have to think about that. I'm going to see if I can really put that together. See how that, if I wanted to be out there with you, I wouldn't have committed the crime. How about if we commit the crime together and I let you go free and I'm doing the time? How about that? How that one work? we Bonnie and Clyde. What you say, Miss Brown? She said, hold up. Okay, well, we're going to wait. How long we got to wait? Till tomorrow? But one thing about Pastor Mike, I'm going to share my life with y'all. A boy, if it had not been for the Lord, you know what get me? And it's not to point no finger, nothing like that, but you know what gets me? A lot of time, I'm gonna use me, right? When I was out there in the streets doing my thing, I never involved Shorty. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I never involved Shorty, because I didn't want to bring that danger towards Shorty, right? So, my thing is, I'm looking at what I'm doing, and I'm looking at the people who are involved in what I'm doing, right? And a lot of these people, and I'm just going back for a second, and when I stop and I look in today, my thing is, I did me, you did you, you did you. And I'm talking about all of us who was out there in that world, right? So now, after coming in from being in that world, now we're wiser, we're smarter, and we just want to be better, productive citizens. Now, Well, I wish I wouldn't have did this. I don't regret. I don't regret the fact of none of that. For what? I did it. I'm man enough to accept the fact that I did it. Did I hurt a lot of people? I'm pretty sure I did. But at the same time, you live life, you're going to hurt people. Because people just going to be in the way. People going to get hurt. People going to be involved. People going to be connected. People going to love you. People going to like you. However that may go. But at the end of the day, say, man, hold up. Let's look at this thing. Let's look at this thing for what it is. Don't hold me hostage for my life and how I lived it. I'm not going to hold you hostage for your life and how you lived it. Like I say, I'm going to put on my do-rag, my Bow Wow do-rag at that. I'm going to put on my pajamas. I'm going to press this button, and we going to run it. You know what I'm saying? Now, whoever don't like it, well, like the little pastor, yeah, okay, so what's the problem? Pastor can't come on in his pajamas? Say, and the thing is, when we stop being so fake, yeah, and when we stop being so programmed, because a lot of us, we program. Society has programmed us. So now, I'm in the box. You dig? Let me adjust to being in the box. I don't want to worry about what's going on in the world right now. I need to focus on in the box. So while I'm in the box, I know one day I got a date. So when that day comes, I'll be back in that world. So now I understand this world and that world. I understand the both worlds. I understand how to live in the both worlds, right? So now I'm in this world and I'm free. But I took a lot of stuff out that world and brought it into this world. You know what I'm saying? Because why? I'm in the joint. I go take my shower. I come out the shower. I lotion down. I put my jammies on. I go back in the bathroom. I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to floss. I'm going to brush my hair. I'm going to put my do-rag on. I'm going to go up and I'm going to move around and I'm going to, running with some people. So my thing is, now I'm going to come home and I'm going to act brand new. Come on, man. Like the brother told me, Brother Mike, where you get the pajamas from, man? When I was in the joint, I had all colors, this, that, and other. And now dudes come home. They barely take a bath, barely brush their teeth. You know what I'm saying? Now you got them running around in some little funky Fruit of the Loom drawers and a t-shirt talking about your king. Man, get out of here. Say, bro, you the same dude that was in the box? What the woman did to you? See what I'm saying? I mean, dudes take better care of themselves in the joint. Then they do, now they get around y'all. What, we get lazy or something? Well, man, I know. I understand. Nicole, I understand how it go. Because guess what? Nicole, let me tell you something. One thing them dudes ain't going to tolerate in there is triflingness. You know why? Say, bro, I gotta get in that shower when you get out. So say, bro, who the people that clean these showers? These showers need to be clean. Say, bro, don't be around here being all trifling, bro. Why? Because guess what? I'm trying to eat early. You know what I'm saying? And so you better make your bed up. You better keep your room clean. Why, bro? Because when the people come through here and do inspections, and your room not right, and your room is the cause we got to eat last, and then when we get to the child hall, they don't have no more chicken because your room wasn't clean. Oh, you going to get it. Oh, you going to get it. You going to get it. You're going to get it. We're going to throw you out this dome. We're going to throw you out this unit. So, dudes in jail have more mannerism, more respect, and more up on their hygienes than when they come to jail. I mean, when they come home. I be like, dude, you the same dude was in the box with me? What happened, man? What did she do that? Or that? I mean, like, what happened? So just imagine if we had that same mindset and uphold that same mindset even when we out here that we have in there. But a lot of us don't. So my thing is, hey, at the end of the day, stay out of my business. I'm going to do me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do me. But yet, say about the Jello good. Got a phone call not too long ago. Lady was telling me she lost her uncle, Look at the young lady at the airport. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got shot. Man, it's just too much happening, people. It's too much happening for you not to enjoy your life. There is too much happening for you to run around here being fake. I'm not telling you to disrespect nobody. Don't never disrespect no one. Always be respectful. But at the same time, say, bro, can I live my life how I want to live my life? Can I do what's pleasing to Mike? You may not like it. That's your business. I don't care. That's your business. But Mike love Mike. Deidre, Mike love Mike, Deidre. You were finna say, what you were finna say? They put on when someone, yeah, they do put on when someone around and get behind. Yes, indeed. Mary, they come home and play games? Okay. They gonna get it together. Tell y'all, one thing for sure, two things for certain. In the morning, that's Mike. That's Pastor Mike. I'm going to give you that Bible. I'm going to give you that Bible. At night, I'm going to be Mike. Why? Because, like I always tell y'all, God dealt with Mike. He didn't deal with Pastor Mike. Pastor Mike, that just show. Pastor Mike, that just for the whatever. But Mike, come on, man. Mike was the one trafficking drugs. Mike was the one went in front of the judge. Mike was the one got time. Mike was the one made all them babies. Mike is the one got all them babies. Not Pastor Mike. Pastor Mike ain't do nothing. Now he coming everything. What is it, the pastor, that, the pastor, that? Man, who cares? Who cares what Mike got? Mike, what's up, Mike, baby? I'm good. What's happening with you, baby? Why? That's who I know. When the brothers see me out there in that world, what's up, Mike, baby? What's happening, man? How you doing? I'm good. Why? Well, y'all come with up. That's why the pastor's coming on here now, fussing and mad, because y'all don't want to come back to the church. That's why the pastor's coming on this Facebook stuff now, fussing and mad, because they can't get no money. Why? If they would have been real from day one, the people would have never left the church from day one. So now that the people seen how real and fake they was, now the people don't want to come back to church. Well, who fault that is? You should have kept being, you should have been real from day one. But no, you want, like a brother called me today, right? So I'm telling the brother, say, bro, don't never get frustrated behind other people. Why? He put Pastor Mike, say, bro, don't worry about getting in their system. That's their system. That's how they do things. And their system is falling apart. Matter of fact, they falling apart. But if you ever stay focused on God and do what God called you to do and be right with God, you good, man. You don't need to follow no man. I wish I would teach y'all to follow some man. I wish I would follow no man. Follow man for what? Man, nobody follow no man. Man, ain't got time for that foolishness. Because guess what? At the end of the day, when you going through something and you dealing with something, it's between you and God. One thing about Mike been Mike from day one. One thing about Mike, I've been 100 from day one. And my thing is, I'm not going to never let nobody tell me how to live my life. And you shouldn't either. Don't let nobody tell you how to live. You don't get but one. You don't get but one. Always do what's pleasing to God first, and then do you. Don't never disrespect. I'm not telling you disrespect nobody. But at the same thing, if you want to put on your silk pajama, put on your silk pajama. You want to put on the do-rag, put on the do-rag. You know what I'm saying? If you want to wear whatever. That's between you and God, man. And I was telling the brother earlier today, we running it. I say, bro, do you. And whatever make you happy in doing you, that's between you and God. So that's what we at tonight, people. I'm going to tell y'all about this story in a while. And before I go off, I'm going to... Rachel, tell you about this story. Tell you how wild Pastor Mike was. But I was a good child. I wasn't no bad child. I was a good child. One thing for sure, two things for certain. I was everywhere. My mama bought me that motorcycle. My mama bought me that passport, Rachel. I was everywhere. And nowhere in the city, this way, Jefferson Parish, Arlene Parish, nowhere I would ride my bike Wherever I wanted to go, I went. Good night, babe. Let me see you on this thing. This white fluffy carpet be hard to move. But it's going to move. What this thing is? Let's see. What we got? Lord Jesus. Let's see. It says send an invite. Send an invite. Hey, let me tell you. Veda, let me tell you. Let me see. At the mic. I was Veda. I ran into Miss Flowers. Let me see. Yesterday. That was yesterday. Day before, yeah. That was yesterday. Today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, that was yesterday. I ran into Miss Flowers and at Sam's, right? I'm coming out there, I'm pushing my basket. She said, "Hey, about the mic." I'm like, okay, you know. She said, I came to the church before, but I came with Veda, you know. I said, okay. So we ran it for a minute, and man, so it's a beautiful thing, people. When you know, I don't know everybody, but if you know me, holler at me. I'm gonna holler back. I ain't about to act all funny with you. You know, I'm in the store. I'm grabbing little stuff out the store. I run into the pastor, right? The pastor said, "What's up, man? How you doing?" So we running it for a minute, you know. Good dude. Pastor Holmes out there in Kendall. Good dude. Then the thing is, you know, people sit back and people be like, you know, let's see where he going with this. Let's see what's really going on with this, you know. And a lot of people, you know, was waiting back a while back for me to fall off and, you know, how I'm not, man, say, man, I ain't, where I'm going. If nothing else, we're going to get stronger. Joe, we're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. God go keep blessing us with buildings here, buildings there. We're going to be all over the United States in a little while. Keep playing with me. Joe, man, look. What you say? It's starting to freeze up. I can't see it because it don't happen on this end. Don't worry about them. They need Jesus. They're going to be all right. They be reporting me. I ain't mad with them. Guess what? Every time they report me, they let me know I'm doing the right thing. They ain't gonna report you when you ain't doing the right thing. They gonna let you do that foolishness. And see, the thing is, you know, the thing is, it's to mess the numbers up. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, social media like numbers. But, you know, one thing, hey, every day I'm gonna get 500. I'm good with that. I ain't tripping on them. Man, we ain't tripping on them. Let me bring y'all along. Y'all come on. You know, like I said, how was your day? Was everything all right? This is never to, you know, this is needed. It's needed for me. Why? After dealing with a lot through the day and going, this is where I come down at, you know? This is where I come all the way down. And the thing is, people. This 50 days, 50 nights is a program. And whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're going through, whatever you didn't have an understanding of, however, that's how I go, you know. I'm gonna wait, because I want to bring the chess pieces back out. I want to bring the card back out. I want to bring the dominoes back out. I still have to bring the Monopoly, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, people, a lot of us are visual. And this is why I use the games to show you, you know, like, this is what this is about. You know, even with the cards and the dominoes. The dominoes are the hand you pick. The cards are the hands you get dealt. But they're both hands. You have to play hands in both situations. And the thing is, at the end of this day, let's say my day, okay, this morning, it was pretty decent. You know what I mean? It was all right. It was a beautiful day, you know. Did my teaching, did my preaching, you know. A lot of people call me because people, when I come off the live, people want to know different things, and the brother say I didn't know this, the brother say I didn't know that, sister say I want to know this, I want to know that, about the mic, what happened to this or that, and I'm able to talk with the people, I'm that type of pastor, and the thing is, y'all used to pastors being stuck up, y'all used to pastors thinking they better than y'all used to pastors, and that's why they made y'all believe that. So now here come Pastor Mike. I'm going against all the rules. I'm going against all that foolishness. Why? Say, because it's not like that. Not to me anyway. Maybe like that to them, wherever they get it from. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not rolling like that. Why? Because I believe that if the people have a question, why they can't ask me the question that, they need answer. But if the people are going through something, I mean, this our way of counseling. We done dealt with some stuff, been some real counseling that people didn't know. Now people have a better understanding of. Even in church Sunday, like the lady say, now I have a better understanding of what this was going on with this because of how you broke it down. Yeah, man. I mean, Joe said, bro, man, this is my thing, bro. I wasn't always saved. I wasn't always saved. So why would I even come at y'all with that fake stuff? Like I ain't never done nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because if I never done nothing, I don't know nothing. I mean, say, bro, you think, oh, I went to jail because I didn't do nothing? No, them people them people put them charges on me. Now that probably one time allegedly, that probably one time I probably said I ain't do nothing. But other than that, it's all good. What you say, Roderick? Man, we chilling, man. One day at a time, man. Say, bro. Good night, Miss Faye Price. How you doing, Faye Price? How's life? We what just Kayla said, you my first pastor. I'm pleased. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's Kayla. Oh, now that's and guess what? I just want you to know God. And I want you to know God for yourself. That's it. That's it. I don't want you to believe in me. I don't want you to follow me. I don't want you to put me on no pedestal. No, I don't want that. I want you to just get to know God and get to know God for yourself and teach your children about God. That's it. And in my daily process of encouraging you, inspiring you, and teaching you, I'm good. I'm good. Why? Because when I look at a lot of stuff in the church and the way things been in the church, people are not just leaving just to be leaving. Nah. People leaving the church because y'all been too fake. Because if y'all was so real as y'all believed to be, if y'all was so real, the people wouldn't leave. Why would somebody leave something that's real? Well, let me tell you something. And just because people be on Facebook watching church, one day they want to come in the building. You got a lot of people come in the building. But at the same time, now a lot of stuff being exposed, a lot of y'all being caught in lies, a lot of y'all done did stuff, so now the people feel a certain way. So you give me, man, I ain't with all that talk. I ain't with all that talk. You dig? I ain't with all that. One day at a time, babe. I ain't with that. Let me see. Bring my people on, man. Let y'all do this thing like we do this thing. Man, I'm gonna broke my little crazy back. Crazy Michael. I pressed this thing. I don't know these people. Say, Calvin, bro. I'm trying to sneak and watch. They're leaving because they're leaving in. They're leaving. What you say, Joe? They leaving because they're learning. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's true. That's true. That's true. Would you say they're faking phony? Y'all know they're gonna get mad with me for entertaining y'all with that. Like I say, like I told y'all earlier, to me, Jesus is real. Jesus is real. But his representatives, a lot of his representatives, they can have that foolishness. They can have that foolishness. You can't really relate to a lot of them. Erroneous. This the thing, people. This the thing. It's an adjustment, right? Can't nothing happen. Listen what I'm saying. Can't nothing happen unless God allow it. Can't nothing happen unless God allow it, right? So watch this. God allowed the pandemic to take place, right? So when the pandemic took place, people was able to go to other places that they never would have gone to, right? In other words, you can cut on your phone, your iPad, whatever, and you could go to 5 different churches. You could go to 5 different churches within an hour. So you might go watch this one, you might go watch that one. You go and everyone you go to, you getting something that you didn't get when you was going to your church, right? So now the people starting to hear this, the people starting to hear that, the people starting to hear this and that. So now the people like, wait, they never taught me this in my church. We never talked about this in my church. Yeah, they did do that in the church. Oh, that's why they did that. And this would happen during the time of the pandemic, right? So instead of the pastors adjusting to what was getting ready to happen, they never made no adjustments. So they stayed stuck where they were at, but yet the people moved on. So when the people moved on and them being stuck right here in the traditional way, in the way they thought it was done, and the way they kept going with it, the people here. So the people done left because the people don't want to be here with that foolishness no more. But, hey. When I went in the box, I had to adjust to being in the box. When I got ready to leave out the box to come home, I had to adjust to being home. So now, no matter what, it's an adjustment. So now, during the pandemic, we've been increasing. One water, one plant. We've been increasing. I don't know if I've been watering and y'all been planting, or y'all been watering and I've been planting, but we've been increasing. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you have to be able to adjust to the time. At the end of the day, if you're not able to make the adjustments, you're going to get left behind. And this is why the people leaving the church. Because guess what? Y'all done got away with so much game in these churches. Y'all thought that was going to last forever? That just, man, all right, bro. All right. My bad, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, all right, whatever. They're going to be all right. Miss Green. Miss Green at the top of the list. Tanya, your sister came to church Sunday. Miss Green.
Hi, Pastor.
How are you?
I'm great, and yourself?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Thank you for your perfect teaching all the time. Straight out the hood, straight to the upper class, and some of the down people get it too.
Well, you
know how to roll that.
Huh?
You know how to roll that, Pastor. You know, us West Bank people, we know about that.
Okay.
But I'm privileged to be able to listen to your broadcast every morning, no matter where I'm at work or, on the job or something, or just at home. It's a privilege to always talk with you.
Wow, that's a blessing.
We love what you bring to the people, and especially we could never forget all the air conditions and all of those generators you was going from one state to the next, bringing them back for everyone. It's truly a blessing to have you in our midst.
Wow. And you see why? You see why I have to stay so strong? For people
Oh
such
yes,
as
Pastor.
yourself and the rest of the people, I have to stay strong. And that
And
just
nobody else was doing that though. The big church they went on in Atlanta, wherever they had to go, where they could keep on receiving, but they wasn't sending nothing down here to the people. And I'm a retired social worker of 41 years, so I know that we need things. We half of us ain't got recovered from Katrina,
you know,
and then all this other stuff come around.
wow. You know, the thing is that the church the church really don't do what the church is for.
You're
You
right.
don't you don't just love a group of people, you love all the people. And you don't just love
Not
the
in this
people in the
city.
church, you love the people outside the church.
Exactly.
And the thing is love, and you ought to display that type of love for everybody. I mean, even when Jesus fed
Right.
the 5,000 people, not all 5,000 of them people
Right.
believed in him. And the thing about
That's
it,
true.
it was 5,000 men, not counting the women and the children.
Right. Right.
So, you know, we wanna pick and choose who we wanna help. We want to pick and choose who we gonna love. I mean, love is love. Show love to everybody. So you know, when that happened, I was able to make some phone calls. And my thing is, Miss Green. You know, it was for my mother. You know what I'm saying? And what I
Right.
did for my mother, I should be able to do for your mother and anybody else's mother. You feel me?
And it's greatly appreciated. Trust me. The word on the street is whatever you need. Get in touch with Pastor Mike. And that's real talk right there.
Wow. And that's something. You know what? Probably in another
Blessing.
probably about another 2-3 years, I'm gonna run for office.
I hope so, Pastor. And we know that we will support you, and you will win in the mighty name of Jesus.
Nah, I'm gonna see what office God allow me to pick. I'm gonna pick one of them office that God tell me now, and I'm gonna run for office.
Exactly. Ain't nobody gonna run against it. They're gonna be too scared. They know you're coming with that fire.
Miss Green, don't psych me up like that.
They gonna watch that suit you're putting on next year. They know how you come.
Hey, I had a lady tell me about a couple of weeks ago. She said, Pastor Mike, you ought to run for sheriff one year.
You should. The lady ain't doing her job.
She ain't doing no job?
No, indeed, she can't. Let me tell you something. And I could be wrong for saying that people go, can't no woman that's not even from here off the street run no prison like this. New Orleans is cultured and it's unique. And you got to have somebody straight out the hood with education also. You can't, the bougie people can't do that. You can't. You just can't.
You got to have some kind of criminal mind,
The
huh?
mayor can't do too much either. So, I mean, they're around there calling on tea. See when they lose respect for you, they invite you to anything and you participate in anything, and then you can't get nothing done. So
Yeah, that's my thing. Once the people lose respect for you,
that's it.
yeah, because once you get to listening to them and going this or that way, once you begin to pick sides and be biased, you're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Exactly. And that's, somebody should have told her. I'm sure somebody did, but when you're not from here and people try to tell you stuff, you should listen. You're never too smart to ever listen what somebody have to say. I'll
Right.
take somebody's word off the street first because I know one thing. I used to tell people I'm going to always have me a street man because if he loses his job, he know how to go out and make his money. You feel me?
But Green, you know how to make it happen.
My son is a doctor, and I said, Mom, you don't tell. I say that's why I'm telling you the truth.
Right.
Word is word. You gotta be able to relate to the people. Don't just go to the second line and relate to people. If ever and anybody be out there, catch some people on an intellectual level that can help you to get past these things. But when you run there hollering, but I'm the man, I'm the this, I'm the that, you don't want to listen, you pay for it dearly. Even if you're on your way out, you don't want that reputation. We really need help in this city.
Yeah, we do. All jokes aside, we do.
We really do. We really need some help.
And I believe we're gonna get it. But
Yeah, I believe
we
so.
have to, you know, God is going to weed out the cliques. You
Right.
know,
And
it's a
that's what
lot
we
of
got to get the
old
back of the
cliques.
house people out.
It's a lot of old cliques in this city, and
The
everybody
good old
trying to hold
boys.
on to the clique because
Right.
they only looking out for one another.
Right.
So sooner or later, that little clique gonna get broken, and the door gonna be
Exactly.
open for new people to come in. And when the new people come in, I mean, we have to really look out for the people because it's a certain way the game is being played. And
Right.
Miss
Right.
Green, believe what I say, a lot of stuff in this city is set to run a certain way. And
Exactly.
if you don't play according to their game, they're gonna expose you. They're gonna put you out there and they're gonna get you out. And the thing is, you know, you have to come in. I know it's a game. I already know that off top.
Right.
But my
Right.
thing is, say, bro, I'm gonna come in loving the people. I'm gonna leave out loving the people. Now, what y'all do, that's y'all
Exactly.
business. Other than that, don't put me in a position. I'm letting you know off top. I'm not about to sell my soul just for no position. And a lot of them sell
Nope.
their souls just for a position. You know, and the
Well,
thing
Helena
is,
Morero, she's sitting in the gap waiting.
huh?
Helena Moreno, she's coming in with a new game. She on the city council. I
You
think she's
know,
the city council
you
president.
know that's the next mayor, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Ain't nothing wrong with that either, because
There
she
ain't nothing
always
wrong with
been
it.
for the people.
Well, let me say this. There's nothing wrong with it, right? But you know what her nationality is, right?
Spanish, right?
So you
My
know you
mother's Spanish. She's from Chile. I'm mixed, so it don't matter.
so don't
My
get
dad's
no,
black.
they can't get they better not get mad when they see that flag hanging on City Hall. Cause she
Exactly.
gonna look out for her people. I don't care
Of
what they say.
course.
She gonna look out for her people. But
Right.
they grooming her to be the next mayor, and she gonna be the next mayor.
Right. I believe so.
Yeah, she gonna be the next mayor.
We
That's
get a
just the
new
way it is,
council
though.
seat,
You
but
know.
now we be all right. We be okay.
Oh,
We get some
we
new
gonna be okay
faces.
regardless. We have to stop being our own enemies.
Exactly.
We have to stop, you know, because it's really not. It's we really not in their way, and they really not in our way. Because they gonna play their game, and there's nothing we can do about it. But at the same time, if we do what we supposed to do with one another for one another, we good.
Right.
We good.
But
We
you
have
know, we got
enough.
that crab mentality. We
Oh
got that
man.
crab mentality. And
Yeah.
then people help each other. You know what I'm saying? You could go catch them standing out there by Home Depot. You gonna see you say you call Jose. Jose gonna holler for Hector and Pepito and everybody else. You know, they help their own, and maybe somebody needs to see that. You know what I'm saying? I pray God everything work out for everybody, because when you look at it, it's really in God's hand.
You know. When I was doing when well he was in office, right? As a matter of fact, he was running. He was doing his campaign. He came to the church, but I have the program Guns for Guns, right?
Right.
Where I get the young men, you know, to put down the handgun. I teach them how to use a nail gun, roofing gun, paint, whatever, electricity, whatever.
Right.
So I brought this to one of the guys who was on the council at the time. And he told me, man, give me all the information, you know, and my office gonna get back with you, right?
Right.
Really, bro?
That's how they
I'm
do.
that crazy. But all the while, he really was about $1. But he in the
Right.
position, but I got that. But I'm not about to be no fool. Why? Because I have people in the same position that let me know what's really happening with you. You feel me?
Right. Right. Right.
Just because I'm not there with you, that don't mean I don't have friends right there with you. Let me know what's happening. But the whole thing
Exactly.
is, if they really wanted to help, they would. But why fix the problem? If I fix the problem, I can't get money for the problem.
Right.
But as long as there's a problem, I can get money for the problem.
Exactly. All you gotta do is run. You ain't gotta run. You gonna walk. Put your name up there and watch what's gonna happen. You gonna get it. See, respect go a long way, Pastor. And you greatly respected in the city and amongst our peers. You know.
Wow. Hey, y'all heard it. It's official. I'm gonna run for office. I just gotta let God lead me to the right office. I'm gonna run. And you say I'm gonna win, right?
Of course. In the name of Jesus, you can't lose with Jesus.
You don't lose in the kingdom of God.
No, you don't. No kind of way.
So
I'm gonna bid you good night, and good night to everyone. Have an early day in the morning. God bless you for all your endeavors that you do throughout the city and in and out of the city. We saw you running around here with more generators than I don't know what. You had enough where you could put up a tent in every city, I guess. So God bless you. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you, Miss Green. You have a blessed one.
You too. Good
all right.
night.
Good night. Well, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Let your words speak for you. You do the right thing, let your words speak for you. God is good. I'm in here tripping tonight. Tell y'all, man, if they would have told me I'd have been in this position 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago, I couldn't see it. But anybody and everybody that know me, I've always been the same. Always been the same. I never disrespected anyone. I never did anything to hurt anyone. You know, nobody could come on here and say, well, he did this to me or he did this. None of that. None of that. I didn't roll like that. No, I didn't roll like that. I mean, even when I wasn't in position, I always tried to make sure that other people was okay, that other people were all right, you know? And still to this day, I still have this mentality. If I eat, you should be eating. If I'm all right, you should be all right. If I have, you should have. Ain't no such thing, you know? And this is why I do my best to encourage, to inspire. I do my best to teach you all, you know? I get a lot of flack, you know, because people rather see you do bad than do good. I don't know why it's like that. I never hated on nobody. I don't know where they get that from. You know, I ain't never hated on nobody. Hate on you for what? I mean, because if you can do it, I can do better, whatever it is. If you can do that, I can do better. If you got that, I mean, cool, that's you. I don't want that. I don't want to ride around in that. Man, I'm going to give me a bicycle. I'm happy on my bicycle. I'm happy on this or that. And the thing is, we try to compare ourselves too much with other people, you know? Now, if dude won't come on here with a suit on, if he won't come on with a muscle shirt, however, if it won't be a bunch of them sitting around smoking gas or drinking, that's them. God ain't called me to be like everybody else. God didn't call you to be like everyone else. You have to be yourself, you know, and one thing God has blessed me to be able to do it from the streets all the way to the White House. If I needed to go sit in the White House at the table with them, God has blessed me to have that type of intellect to be able to sit there with them. God has blessed me with that type of wisdom to be able to sit there with them. God has blessed me. So now my thing is, this is my way of giving back. You know what I mean? A lot of times the people help us to get to where we in life and we don't give back. This is my way of giving back. So, I mean, if a hurricane came next week, I'll be on the phone. Look, man, this is what we need, you know, to make sure that those people who not all right. And it may sound like, listen, people, it may sound like it's nothing, but for the people, because, you know, for the people that was helped, it was everything. You know, here it is, this man in his 80s, you know, he doing the best for his wife in the bed. She bedridden, right? But yet she's stuck in one position because the electricity out. You know, when the storm was in, the electricity was out. So she couldn't move. You know, it's hot in the house. So, you know, I brought the man, gave him a generator, you know, where he was able to move his wife to another position in the bed, put an air conditioner in the house where they was able to keep warm, was going back and forth to the food truck, bringing them food. This is the stuff, and then, but he have grandkids. He have kids, and this is my thing. But yet we be the same people running in church talking about we love God and we love Jesus and hallelujah and thank you. And we care less for our kin people, for our own mothers and fathers. And but man, I don't get along with my daddy because I don't get along with my mama. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But right now we in the midst of a tragedy. Mama, there were no lights on. Daddy, there were no lights on. You just take your pride for 1 second. Put your pride on the side. Put your ego on the side. Put you on the side. You know what I'm saying? For the Bible says, honor thy mother, thy father, that your days will be long on the earth. So a lot of us, we don't do that. We're not honoring. And this is why a lot of our days be shortened from not honoring. This is God's promise. This is a promise of God. So, my thing is, whatever I could do. If I had more money, I'd do more. If I had more money, I'd do more. If I had more resources, I'll do more. If I won the lottery right now, I'll buy every last one of my members, I'll give them nothing but the money. I've been to give the money all the way. I get that why God let me live with it. I'm going to give it away. What I'm going to die and do what? Leave it to my kids so they can fuss and fight over it? No. Give it to all these people. Help these people. At least I can say, when I was on earth, when somebody was hungry, I fed them. When they was naked, I clothed them. When they was lonely, I was there to be their farm. I done lived my life. Man. And you got all these people. You love your mama, Tanya? Mama was 100. Mama was 100. Daddy was 100. People, y'all see me today. But let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all a story about Pastor Mike. This had to have been back in about 1980, about 1981. I'm about 16, 17, round up in there, right? So I'm in Carrollton, right? Now, baby moms lived in Carrollton. But, back then, if you wasn't in the area, if you wasn't from that area, certain dudes didn't want you in their neighborhood if you wasn't from their neighborhood. Me? I ain't come to see you, bro. I come to see a shorty. I don't care however y'all gonna do whatever y'all gonna do, right? So I laid up. We went somewhere around up in what that is? Not Pigeon Town, and Holly Grove. Whatever that is on the other side of Carrollton, right? Pigeon Town. So I lay there. These dudes in that area, they didn't really like me. They knew who I was, but they didn't like me, right? So one day, me and Shorty, we coming down the street. Them big girl tried to jump me. Them big girl tried to jump me. It was like about 4 of them, about 3 or 4 of them, right? So I lay there. I did what I could do with that. What I could do, I can't fight no 4 or 5 people. I'm about this big. I'm young. So they walked Shorty home, right? So boy, I said, boy, when I catch him, I'ma kill him. And they standing outside in front of the door. Boy, I found the biggest board I can find. Y'all want to jump me? Boy, I cleared the area. When I was young, I know my mama was praying for me. Boy, because I was a lot of places. I'm talking about at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, on up to the time I went to jail. I was in a lot of places where I could have lost my life. They could have found me dead somewhere. That's how wild I was. You was not about to tell me where I couldn't go or what I couldn't do. Not me. No, I've been hard-headed. All my life, people. All my life. So now I'm grown. I got this under my belt, that under my belt. Now I'm in church, and you want to tell me how to have church? For real? You want to tell me how to love God, people? For real? Man, miss me. Where my Nazim at? Get up. Boy, I was wild. Brother Mike, I laid there one time. And y'all, just to let y'all, you know, I wasn't always saved. That's why I can't do that fake stuff. That's why I can't do that phony stuff. Man, let me tell y'all something. I know God was with me. I know God was with me every step of the way. I know he was with me. And guess what? I lived in Algiers all my life. I lived in Algiers all my life. But people thought I was from off the East Bank. Why? Because I would always go on the East Bank. But lived in Algiers all my life. All my life. So now when it come down to this or that, I hung in the St. Thomas. I hung in the Melf. I hung in the Magnolia. I ran through the Callio. I ran out the Desire. Ran out the Desire. Them jokers in that Desire was wild. About the mic, man, bro. And guess what? Guess what? They know me no matter where I go. They can't never say he was scary. They can't never say they did this or that to him. They can't never say that. Went anywhere, wherever I wanted to go. Wherever I wanted to go. Well, I love the people. I live my life. As Miss Green said, I'm going to run for office, y'all. Y'all get ready. We got some campaigning to do. Brother Michael, I'm going to run for office. I'm going to find a seat that I want to sit on. I'm going to run for office. Y'all get y'all voting ready. And guess what? They going to let me get there. Good night, Miss China. Good night, Tree. Good night, Kathy. Yeah, Luana, good night. Ain't that something? You was the same, Luana, you was everywhere, huh? You know, Luana, you know how many times y'all ran me out for shit? I'm cutting Claire, come and hang about for shit. Them niggas ran me from around for shit. I ain't care. I can't write back. Man, you ain't gonna stop me from going where I want to go. Not me. Not me. Mike. But at the same time, just so that you'll have a better understanding, you know, I wasn't always saved. I ain't on that holier than thou tip. I believe in being me. I pray that you be you. I'm gonna be as respectful as I can. You know, I'm never gonna disrespect. Nobody can say I disrespect them. I don't roll in no disrespectful way. You know, and like Miss Green said, you know, you have to be versatile. You can't always be street. You got to come sometimes be intellectual. You have to sometimes take it up a little higher and be on this level. Then sometimes you come down to this level. You know, you can't allow yourself to be stuck one way. And I thank God for allowing me to go through all that I've gone through in life. And it has taught me not to be no one way, not to be biased and pick sides. So now, with that said, y'all have y'all a good night. You back home? You back home? Where you been at, girl? You was everywhere too? Miss Collins, you was everywhere. Man, let me tell you something. You can't, you know, we went everywhere back then because it was everywhere to go. A lot of these young people can't go everywhere because, you know, everybody got beef with everybody. Like, you know, it wasn't nothing for me to go hang in the Callio. It wasn't nothing for me to go hang in the Magnolia. It wasn't nothing for me to go up there in Gertown, go in Pigeon Town. It wasn't nothing for me to go in the East, to go in the Night Wall. It wasn't nothing for me to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, you know, you don't know what's going to happen to your child if your child go in the wrong area because, you know, what they say, bro, we went everywhere. And the thing is, you know, they tore the project down to build whatever they done built in. I mean, say, but the project was the hangout back in the days. If it wasn't a project, it was a scatter site. We went hung in some scatter site, whether it was a scatter site on the West Bank or the scatter site on the East Bank. But yet, you know, because that's where our friends lived and that's where we hung. But nowadays, man, you know, children can't say they go nowhere. It's just chaotic, you know, just chaos, like you said, it's chaos. We should be able to, I don't know what happened, you know, I don't know what happened, I don't know. I don't know. I came home and found it like this, Yolanda. I went to jail for 11 years. After 11 years, I came home. I found it like, what the world going on, man? Like, people mad. Everybody look like they mad with everybody. Everybody then fell out and nobody get along no more. And people just says, I don't know. Say, bro, just give me a hug, man. I need a hug. You see me? Give me some dab. Give me a hug or whatever. Don't be mad. What you mad with me for? What I did? I mean, if I did something, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't need you mad with me. I don't need you upset with me. I'm sorry. If I took your girlfriend back in the days, she didn't want you anyway. My bad. You be moving and trying. Y'all go yourself to bed. I see y'all in the morning at 9 o'clock, babe. I'll pull a rug.